Hey guys, happy Wellness Wednesday. Coming on a little late today. I had a lunch meeting and it went rather well. I love connecting with new people, especially ones that are like-minded in the health and wellness, trying to live our life as low tox as we can through different means, whether it's food, air, water, and our products that we use day to day. It's just an awesome connect because they're like our people, right? So we have and like we always learn something too. So trading information, it's just great. Always worth it to connect with others in the wellness industry. So, topic of communication today, only because I am interacting with more people, and a lot of people that I interact with, if they are on that natural path to living a lower tox lifestyle, a non-toxic lifestyle, a more natural, eco-friendly lifestyle. Hi, thank you for joining. I tend to look into, so my truly non-toxic lifestyle journey only began about a year and a half ago. Yeah, I just had lunch and now I can't, I'm tongue twisted, I can't talk. My truly non-toxic living lifestyle started about a year and a half ago, back in 2021. In September, I was introduced to Pure Haven. And when I was introduced to Pure Haven, I learned all the stuff that I had not known before, even though I studied nutrition. I have a personal training background. I was always on, I transitioned to pescatarian. So when I had my firstborn, she's 17 now, so 17 years ago, I stopped eating dairy and drinking dairy milk. I first gave up red meat, and then was pork was the easiest to give up, and that was like the dirtiest thing. So I got rid of pork and then any other red meat, and that was easy because I had chicken, and fish. And then maybe a year after that, I gave up chicken. And then I learned, by keeping fish, it had to be wild caught and not farm raised. So a lot of tilapia, that was like one of my go-to fishes. It was easy to cook, fast to cook, and usually the cheaper one. But knowing that that's mainly farm raised and what that means, I took that out of my diet and did not cook that for my family anymore. So still pescatarian. I don't cook any other meats in this house. If I go to a party or somewhere or a family member's house and they happen to cook chicken, I might have a little bit if there's no fish, just as an added filler, but I don't eat it anymore per se. I don't cook it, and it's not in our routine diet. So learning the food about food was like my first journey from when I had a baby, because you start looking at things more and what you're putting in your baby's diet and then in your own diet, and now your whole family's going to eat the same way, otherwise you're cooking different meals. So food was my first avenue of nutrition and eliminating the bad stuff and learning about the ingredients in food, and as it may be for many of you. So when I was introduced to Pure Haven and I researched the company, and I was just like, wow, they have so much to offer. They're not just trying to sell me a non-toxic product. They're providing education. They're providing discounts for the products, and they're providing opportunities, and you can take this as far as you want or as low as you want, or just, there's no pressure. You have community. There's these awesome women out there that are very supportive, and if you ever have questions, it's so easy to reach out. Never mind reaching out to the company itself through email and having them respond within an hour, and with product questions or just issues on, say, I didn't get my product, or how quickly they can take care of it, or or I had a question with toothpaste one time and an ingredient, and so what are the benefits of having it in this? They took a day, they went to production, or the scientist, I don't know who it was, to get their the actual information and get back to me right away in the email, and it's just like amazing. And then to be able to have a live corporate call through Zoom with the CEO of the company and just learn everything like right there is awesome. So it's like there's endless benefits to being a part of this. And the information that I learned about product ingredients now, so I'm not only looking at food anymore, I've learned so much about products. And now it's making me look at other products that are saying that they're safe and natural, because I know how we can be deceived and how we can be, lied to. So we can't believe everything we see or read, on a company's website or on the face of the packaging. We actually have to look at the ingredients and kind of understand what certain words mean. So knowing that, and then when I see people being greenwashed by these companies, I feel like it is my responsibility to be like, hey, I don't want to you know what I mean? I'm not trying to badmouth any company because they are on the right path, but there's this, and they might not even know, because you don't have to have a degree to be the CEO of this natural holistic company, but it does benefit them if they do know the science behind each ingredient that goes into their product, and a lot of them don't. So you can call them and you can ask them all these questions, but some or most of the times they can't answer them because they just don't have that knowledge. So with that being out there like that, I just feel like and I have this passion to educate, especially moms, because our children, they're still building their immune system, and with babies, their skin is so much thinner than us that things just go into the skin and into their bloodstream so much easier, and into their respiratory system. So it's just like, don't just think about food. We have to think about our products as well that we use day to day, not just personal care products, our cleaning products, our household products, right? So there's this huge company, and I keep hearing so many people, well, you must have heard of this company, or I've been using this company, or I work for this company and I get the discounts and they provide this and they say they're all natural and and it's a wonderful thing. I'm like, I've got to look into this more. I mean, I know they're a greenwasher, but I haven't looked at and seen actually how big this company is, where they are located, where their manufacturing process is done, what line are they doing skincare, are they doing household products, are they doing essential oils, are they doing supplements, which is all 4 that I found. They have 4 categories, and they're based in Idaho, and there's another facility in Tennessee, and then they have grown overseas. I guess they have a facility in China that does do manufacturing for Asia. So once it goes over there, they lose control of the manufacturing process. That calls for a lot of loopholes with ingredients, and that's when the contamination falls in place, right? So, by the way, I'm only going live on Instagram today because I have been blocked from doing lives on Facebook. So I will post this in my thread on Facebook so that you guys can catch this. I will post this also in my YouTube channel if it does upload. Sometimes it doesn't because it's too long. But anyway, let's go over this real quick because I got to get back to getting emails and text messages. And I'm on this lunch and learned a lot late actually. So the company is Melaleuca, okay? I couldn't really talk too much about it because I didn't know too much about it, but all I knew it was a greenwashing company. And what does greenwashing mean? It means that the companies can lure customers in by telling them that they're all natural, that they're non-toxic, they never put harmful chemicals in their products, and they are eco-friendly. And meanwhile, when you look at the ingredients, you see otherwise. So it's the lying for the marketing to attract the consumers, and then you later on, if you research into the company, you find out that they do have the harmful ingredients in it. So I went into a couple categories on their website. I went into the pure essential oils, I went into a cleaning product or two, and then I think that's all I did for today. Yeah. So even just looking at those two, I can assume that the rest of their products, they're going to have something in it. Essential oils, what's not so great about it is none of the essential oils are organic. Okay, so the extraction of the oils from the plants and usually have to go through a chemical extraction process to get the oils, and then there goes the contamination. So they get tricky with essential oils. I know Pure Haven, we have some essential oils. We're not big on essential oils, but every essential oil on our website that we offer is organic, even our blended ones. So it'll be like a Be Well, and they'll have 4 or 3 or 4 essential oils in there. Each one is in fact an organic oil from its purest, right? So when reading labels on essential oils, you have to look at that. You have to look at the ingredients. Don't, ignore the face of the product. And this is with everything. I looked on there, on that same page. I guess it must be the wellness page of Melaleuca. They have a muscle massage roll-on. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Let me check it out, right? They have acrylates. So the specific name of the ingredient on there is acrylate C10-30 alkyl acrylate cross polymer. It's a long one. Usually they're long and I can't pronounce it. You can see for yourself if you go on the website. It's a synthetic ingredient, of course, is used to enhance the texture, meaning it's going to help our skin feel, smoother, right? That enhancing, smoothing, soft touch, right? So it's in skincare. You'll see that in skincare products. You'll see it in hair care products for, the conditioning agent sometimes. That acrylate C10-30 alkyl acrylate cross polymer, it does contain benzene. And if you remember, I'm going to keep bringing, every time somebody mentions benzene, I'm going to bring it back to the hair, what do you call it? Dry shampoos that were recalled. There was like 5 of them, or maybe even more brands, because they had a high level of this benzene in there that is very toxic to human animals. It's a known carcinogen. So the level in there exceeded safe limits. They had to pull those off. Hopefully they're still not on the shelves. So there was a lawsuit against those and a recall or whatever. Also in this muscle massage roll-on, there's pegs. In my ingredients to avoid, little pocket guide right here, pegs are listed. Pegs stand for polyethylene glycols, all right? They're petroleum byproducts, and they may be potentially contaminated with toxic impurities such as the 1,4-dioxane. And if you remember, in New York, if you heard about it, and it's in my feed, you can go scroll down and look it up. New York banned 3 brands, major brands, is Tide, Arm & Hammer, and Gain. There were certain ones under those categories that doesn't list 1,4-dioxane in their ingredients, but there's 2 chemicals that are in their ingredients that when they're combined, they create the 1,4-dioxane. And this was over the safe level in these products. So New York took it upon themselves to recall those items and take them off the shelf. That's just New York. What about the rest of the world? You know what I'm saying? So when you hear these recalls, you should start looking into these things and start looking into the stuff you use daily. Look at when you see a recall, look at what type of ingredients are in there, because you don't want to be putting these on your body, if it's toothpaste and, you know what I mean, or deodorant, and it's going to seep. This is like your quickest, absorption right here, because your pores are always like open, and this is where you want to also detox from, so you don't want to block those pores. So this muscle, so we're talking about Melaleuca, and I just named like 3. Well, I said the essential oils were not organic, and then the muscle massage roll-on, yeah. So they had the acrylates in there and the pegs. Now, mind you, looking on their website, I should read it for you. I think I saved it. But they say they will never put a harmful ingredient in there. And you can poke around on there if you want. I thought I had left it open. So you can read about, like, what is Melaleuca? where do they come from, what ingredients they use. Their products are eco-friendly. Their products are natural, and they even say don't take the word natural as meaning, completely safe. But they say that in here through their own wording, but it's just funny. It's funny. They contradict themselves in their ingredients. The other thing, so I can't find it right now, but I looked into, and it also contains, all right, so this, oh no, all right, I'm done with the muscle roll. So on to bath bombs, and they have bath salts in there too, right? When I was a kid growing up, we learned one time not to use a bath, like bath bubbles, because for girls you can get infection, like a yeast infection, and we did when we were little. So after that, once is enough, never again. So when I see bath bombs, I cringe because it's like a in thing right now. But if you ever know what the ingredients in there, never mind that they're colored to attract people, like pinks and blues and yellows and purples, you know what I mean? Those are artificial colors. So that's one with the dyes. Sodium lauryl sulfoacetate are in these bath bombs. Harmful if swallowed, inhaled, or absorbed through the skin. Now this, you're going to sit in your tub with these bath bombs, and the ingredients are going in your most sensitive area. The skin, okay, it causes eye, skin, and respiratory tract irritation. Can be harsh or tender on sensitive skin. That is a sensitive area. If your skin is sensitive or damaged, contact with SLS can make matters worse. Constant contact with SLS can also irritate skin, that is previously problematic. So if you've got already irritated skin, don't go using these bath bombs. And they also have benzoyl benzoate in it. Benzoyl benzoate even makes the skin more irritated. Another irritation, right? Blister formation, crusting, itching, oozing, reddening, scaling on the skin. Okay. Now they have wipes too, like cleaning wipes, like your Clorox disinfectant wipes and stuff like that. Melaleuca has wipes too, I saw. Called Tough and Tender All-Purpose Cleaner. The ingredients on the bottle, they're actually not ingredients at all. And I'll read you some. And they're cleaners too, so they have an all-purpose cleaner. Let me see if I can find it. It's just funny how they list they don't list their ingredients, but trying to see what they say. Okay, let me find this. My cleaners, dishwashing soap. Oh, here we go, cleaners. I'm trying to get this real quick for you guys. All right, there's the wipes. Tough and Tender wipes. So you can click on the image, the back image, and it will show the ingredients. Let me read to you how they list these things. Does it even list it on this one? You know what? I don't even... Oh, they say formula contents. Biodegradable cleaners, naturally derived. That's their first ingredient, but that's not an ingredient. What is that? That's like saying fragrance. There's a loophole term. It doesn't tell you specifically what's in there. Polymer, biodegradable stabilizer, another one. I don't know. Like what? What are you using? Citric acid. Okay, there's one. Naturally processed stabilizer. Biodegradable preservative. What's your preservative you're putting in there? That's not an ingredient. What is the biodegradable preservative, right? And fragrance. Contains essential oils. Again, what is it? So they are, this is as vague can be for ingredients. So what's all the hype about Melaleuca? I don't understand. I've looked at 4 products right here and I was very disappointed. Now look, okay, so look past the ingredients for a second. When something has all these alerts, like warnings on the label, like don't let your children use it, may irritate eyes, don't mix with other chemicals, keep out of reach of children, keep away from flames or sparks. What's in the products that's going to cause that to be that dangerous, right? First aid treatment. Contains ethanol. If swallowed, call the Poison Control Center. Do not induce... Yeah, and then it translates it in different languages because it's sold in different parts of the country. So those warnings are actually on several of their products. Melaleuca guys, Melaleuca fans, Melaleuca is not non-toxic. I just want you guys to know that. They seem to be a very popular go-to when transitioning to non-toxic living, low-tox living, natural living. If you have any questions whatsoever, I am here. My inbox, my inbox is always open to you guys. I do this stuff daily. It doesn't bother me. It actually helps educate me more on what's out there so I can help better educate the consumers out there too, and all the tricks of the trades and what marketing is doing to, lure you guys in. Oh, I just had to after I went through Melaleuca. So I think I might look at the skincare products tomorrow. I don't have time today, and give you some feedback on that. But as you've heard from the essential oils and the home cleaning part, and the laundry detergent, by the way, is same thing, same deal, and they contain fragrance. It's horrible. But I'll look into the personal care and beauty tomorrow, along with the supplements and food, and I'll let you know what I find there. All right, so I hope this helped you guys. If you know anybody that uses this, maybe give them a kind suggestion to look into the ingredients, or follow me for tips on figuring this stuff out, because it's not that hard. I'll do all the work for you. You just learn these key words to be like, hey, non-toxic living, what Jessica said, that word should not be in our products. It should not go on our bodies. I need to put it back. I need to throw it out. I don't know. It's going to cause cancer, skin irritations, hair loss, respiratory issues, you name it. You got to read the ingredients. So with that being said, happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. Put a smile on your face. Pass that smile along. I love you guys. Mwah.